Forgive me lads, this is an unscripted commentary. It's a very brief topic I wanted to cover to keep you lads in the loop as much as possible. It's to do with the free-to-play element of Battlefield. In what shape or form we don't quite know, but let's get into that. During the investor call at the start of this year, Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, as well as Blake Jorgensen sat down with investors. I believe it was around April or May they did this. They sat down and talked to investors about the future of their game series, Battlefield included. It's the infamous quote of calling Battlefield 2042 ahead of internal testing. Of course, the game was ultimately delayed by a month, so that quote didn't age very well, but that's beside the point. Something else Andrew Wilson mentioned was the addition of a free-to-play element in the Battlefield franchise. Many assumed it might be the Battlefield mobile game, but it was actually separate to that, which led me personally to believe it might have been Hazard Zone. But of course, Hazard Zone has been revealed and talked about extensively through official channels recently, and we know it's part of the 3-mode package at launch for Battlefield 2042. All Out Warfare, Portal, and Hazard Zone are all part of one game, and none of which are being sold or downloaded separately for free. It's not the free-to-play element, despite many like me guessing it would be. So fast forward to now, where we had another investor call with Blake Jorgensen and Andrew Wilson again, and the free-to-play element came up in conversation once more. Quote, "I wanted to come back to Battlefield. You've talked about there being a strong free-to-play component within Battlefield ultimately." Andrew Wilson replied to this with, quote, "Job number one was truly a reinvention of the action shooter category, and I think that's what they have sought to do. And that's what they've achieved through this 128 player multiplayer giant expansion. More deep engagement in creativity through Portal mode and innovative new modes in and around the game. I think the next phase of that is going to be the launch of the Battlefield mobile title. And then as we continue to expand that, and that in and of itself will serve tens of millions of players. I think as we then think about further expanding to play those over time, free to play will make sense for the franchise, but it's not the focus right now." So it sort of looks like, if you compare the two investor calls, that maybe a free-to-play element of Battlefield 2042 was at some point intended, possibly even Hazard Zone, but plans have clearly changed. What looks to be the case now is that a free-to-play element or mode or separate game entirely is still on the cards, but it will come post Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield Mobile, so maybe the next mainline Battlefield game will be free to play, who knows? Like I said, it could be its entirely new game. It could be the next mainline Battlefield coming out in 2023 or 2024. Maybe it'll be an additional expansion or mode for Battlefield 2042. Who knows? If you look at the trademark signs on the current Battlefield 2042 branding, Battlefield Portal, for example, is called Battlefield Portal. It isn't Battlefield 2042 Portal. Similarly, Hazard Zone is called Battlefield Hazard Zone, not Battlefield 2042 Hazard Zone. These are minor details, but they do actually hold some significance. It could be the case that Portal is supported a lot longer than All Out Warfare and the standard 2042 game. Similarly, Hazard Zone could sit exactly the same, be supported for much longer than Portal or the base game. I think an obvious comparison can be made to Call of Duty and what they're doing with Warzone. The Warzone has seen multiple mainline Call of Duty titles release alongside it, and each game is tied into Warzone and the lore and the story each time. I feel like EA might be trying to do something similar with Battlefield. Either way, I'd love to hear what you lads think down below in the comments. Like I said, a super quick video. Nothing too major to talk about, but I just thought I wanted to get that out there because there are rumors circulating that Battlefield 2042 will get a free-to-play Battle Royale mode early next year, which, you know, may be the case. I have no idea, but I just thought I'd mention that right now it doesn't appear as though a free-to-play element for Battlefield is coming anytime soon, possibly later on in the years post Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield Mobile. But anyway, thank you for watching. For more Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield content in general, subscribe to the channel. I have plenty of very exciting videos coming up very soon, which I cannot wait to talk about. But anyway, until the next one, I'll see you lads later.